For more movie reviews, hit the bell icon and never miss a video from Lehre Reviews.
Victoria and Abdul, fun fiction and fuzzy facts. When the opening credit states, based on real events mostly, it's perhaps a warning not to look at it as a faithful depiction of history or fact. 20 years ago in the film Mrs. Brown, Judi Dench played a Queen Victoria whose friendship with commoner Jim Brown created much heartburn in the palace. In 2017, Dench plays the Queen again. The palace is up in arms in a repeat act, and for a second time it's over an unlikely friendship between her and, oh my god, this time with a Muslim clerk from India. A brown Jim Brown, as someone disapprovingly sniffs. Taking off from Shabani Basu's book on the real-life friendship, director Stephen Frears makes Victoria seem virtuous in every way, while Bertie, her son, and her society and staff are assigned black roles as intolerant racists. Was Queen Victoria such an open-minded liberal? Was the real-life Abdul Karim an upright victim? These doubts will linger, but the light British comedy around the stiff court etiquette is welcome. When Abdul and Muhammad are shipped from India to present Her Majesty with a commemorative gold coin, they are initiated into the right court behavior. Don't make eye contact with the Queen, stay still and walk backwards without turning your back to her. But what Abdul Karim does is to make a lifelong contact with the Queen that the whole of Britain resents. The Empress finds Abdul rather good-looking, then rather interesting, and finally rather indispensable in her life. When Bertie and her advisors suggest that he is using his position, she asks tartly, "And all of you don't?" What she found fascinating about Abdul is glossed over, given that she was almost a mother figure to him. Yet there's a hint of disappointment when she learns much later that he is married. On the other hand, her physician finds he is riddled with gonorrhea. Her own son and her inner circle find him a lowly impostor. But the imperial decree maintains that Abdul and his burqa-wearing wife and mother-in-law are an integral part of the royal household. When there's an uprising in the staff, the Queen rules it as treason, and every attempt to discredit Abdul earns her displeasure. It's a strange friendship if that's what it was. While the uppity nose in the air of the British is worth a laugh, the racism card is too strongly played to be coincidental, especially in current times. Even when the Queen wonders if all's functioning well inside Mrs. Karim, she says, "Why isn't there the pitter-patter of little Muslim feet? The stress on the community obvious." Playing Abdul Karim is a big break for Ali Fazl, who's pleasant but is called upon to wear only an obsequious smile most of the time and not scripted to do anything animated. What is perfect is Judi Dench's majestic performance as the 81-year-old Empress, strong enough to withstand opposition, frail enough to see her life slipping away, and stubborn enough to hang on to that odd friendship. For an unexplained but intriguing real story of Queen Victoria's friendship with an Indian below her station, Victoria and Abdul gets a 3-star rating.